So hello, Roy from Sprout.ai.
Hi, Sue. How are you?
I'm very good, thank you. It's really good to see you again. And welcome aboard to Isle of Claims and the ClaimsTech event that we've got on the 30th of November. Very excited to see on the event and on the day. But for those that don't know you, can we have a quick introduction to yourself and to Sprout.ai, please?
Yeah, of course. So I'm Roy Amir. I'm the CEO of Sprout.ai. I come from a background of software engineering and development and customers. And previously, before joining Sprout, I was with Tractable AI. So quite familiar with the insurance space, working with large customers, large insurers globally, and really excited to be here and present what we do. And maybe a word about Sprout. So Sprout.ai was founded in 2019, and we work with global insurers to automate their claim processing. So we help them basically make the claim process seamless, immediate, accurate, and very efficient. So that's what we do.
Okay. Yeah. And I've seen certainly across kind of, the industry social media, there's lots of nominations, there's awards for Sprout. There seems to have been quite a bit of growth in terms of staff numbers as well. Is that fair to say that it's growing at that pace?
Yeah, we've been very successful this year, managed to grow our customer base fourfold, grow our revenues as well. And we got a lot of industry recognition, which I'm very proud of. So we got, for example, best provider of technology for customer experience in claims, which is exactly kind of at the heart of what we do. So I'm very proud of this recognition, and many others. I don't remember all of them, but we got a lot of recognition, which is quite exciting.
I actually think there's too many to remember, but certainly that one sticks out, which makes sense if that's at the heart of what you do. And latest developments at Sprout then. So kind of what's been happening recently? We're out of that pandemic world now. So what's been happening recently in terms of developments on the tech or what you're looking at for customers, Roy?
Yeah, so we have done a lot of progress with our product and implementing it for different customers globally. And we are lucky to have really good customers. Not all of them I can name, but really good customers in different geographies. So we are lucky to work both in the UK, and we operate in Latin America, and we operate in Japan as well. And we'll soon be operating in Portugal. So implementing for different customers and onboarding different customers in different geographies, different languages that our solution supports. That was all done this year, which is quite amazing. We managed to attract a lot of talent to our team. So we have many strong data scientists globally, and great engineers that joined us. But also we established a strong sales team with Lawrence Buckler, that is our VP sales, and with Greg Adams, that is our head of solution engineering, that help us drive the product to the market very successfully. We're just now moving to our new offices, so there is so much happening. It's tough to remember sometime everything.
Gosh, that is a lot that's happening.
Yeah.
And are we saying so that are the team globally situated, or do they tend to be UK based, or is it a bit of both?
It's a bit of both. So we took an approach that we're trying to go to the talent wherever it is, especially on the technical side. We know it's very tough to hire good, strong technical talent, and we have people in different places in the world. Wherever we find them. About half of the team is based in the UK, and we, regardless of pandemic, we believe kind of in a hybrid model of work. So people come to the office once or twice a week and get together. The people that are in the UK, and the rest of the time we work remote, like today, where I'm in my home in Oxford.
It is. I think that kind of hybrid working is here to stay, and to take the approach to go where the talent is and understand how that can work remotely. Should be great. And can I ask the growth in the kind of data science, etc., is that to spread the existing Sprout AI tech further, or is it to develop what you've got, or a bit of both?
So we always work on both deepening our capabilities and adapting it to new lines of business. So we operate today both in health and in property, but the solution that we have is suitable for other lines of business as well. So we work to deepen it and allow it to work better in all different lines of business. We're working on providing more value to our customers all the time, so enhancing our solution. So it's both expanding, increasing the team to be able to support our customers better, to be able to support more customers, and to deepen the capabilities that we bring to them. At the end of the day, our goal is to make us involved in every claim and in every claim to add value, right? We want to make sure that we add value in every claim. And in some claims, we can just automate them end to end. And we do that for some of our customers for a large number of claims. And in some, we automate parts of the way. And we want to expand to make sure that we automate the full end-to-end flow.
Okay. And that is that customer choice as to whether I take it end-to-end on automation or choose a bit of it, or does it depend on the product that I'm buying from you guys?
So some customers feel, have a more tendency to automate the process end to end. And whenever we can make a recommendation, and whenever our certainty and the confidence in the recommendation is high, we will recommend, okay, that claim can be settled, you can pay out, and that will go all the way to their payment system without human intervention. In some cases, either because we don't have the high enough confidence, or because we need additional information from the customer or from the insurer, we can flag to the claim handler and tell them, here is a claim, here's all the information that we extracted. So we save them still a lot of time. Now you need to take the next action, and we recommend this next action for you. So it both depends on the appetite of the insurer, and also in the specific complexity and status of the case.
Okay, so I think what you're saying is where it can go end-to-end in terms of automation, but where there's a necessity for the insurer to validate further for whatever reason, then there's the option to do that, but to present them the information in the best way to make that decision. Is that fair?
Exactly. And we try to present information to them where they live. So we don't ask insurers to replace their claim management system, for example. We will integrate with their claim management system, and their claim adjusters or claim handlers will see our recommendation, our next step, or our settlement decision within their claim management system. So they can take it from there, or just glance at it and see that they agree and approve. Or again, in the case that we automate end-to-end, they straight through process, they don't need to even look at it, but they can always come back and investigate it if they wanted to.
Okay, so again, we're almost looking at that hybrid. So the legacy system can stay where it is. So there's no fear of insurers having to do a huge change on that. And it's going to get alongside it and complement it as a process.
That's exactly the case. We're a system that sits in the back end and brings all the AI and smart decisioning to it, but we don't request our customers to replace their system, because we know it's a huge investment for them to put that in place. It adjusted, the people are trained on it. It adjusted to their processes. There was a lot of investment, and we play really nicely with this ecosystem. So we have APIs, we can integrate with these solutions. For some solutions, we have connectors. Some claim management system, we have connectors that we can use, so they can use it and continue to work in their home system, basically.
Okay. So then if we kind of split out customers to kind of insurer customers, and then I guess the policy holder, if you like.
Yeah.
What do you think they're looking for? Is it the type of system you're saying, which is a kind of hybrid complemented system on top of a legacy? What are your customers saying they want from you at the moment, Roy?
So if you look at the insurer, what they want, they need to balance basically three very conflicting needs, right? One, they want to make the right decision, and they want to mitigate risk along the way, right? So they want to invest a lot of resources, effort, time to make the right decision and mitigate risk, right? On the other hand, they want to balance a cost, right? They don't want the process to be very costly. So this is already two conflicting requirements. Yeah. And the third requirement is they want to provide good service to their customers. So all these three things are really conflicting. What their customers, what their policyholders want, they just want to be paid. They want to be paid quickly. They don't want to ask any questions that are unnecessary, and they don't want to wait too long, right? They want they want things to be very responsive. And what we see also with new entrants to the market, kind of the pure kind of tech-built or tech-grown insurers like the Lemonades and the Hippos and others, that they created new standards for customer experience, both on the underwriting and onboarding, but also on the claim side. So customers today start to expect that, and we see that we have done a research that show that actually for the younger generation, more than 20% of them expect that claims to be decided on and paid in hours, not days, wow, not weeks, not months. And for and for them, nobody expects today claims to be paid in more than a few days, right? So these expectations have been created, and insurers and traditional insurers must keep up if they want to satisfy their customers. So that's the problem that we are also solving for them, right? So what we are doing is we are sitting there. We can understand really what the claim is about, and we can extract all the relevant information. We can understand how the policy is structured and what is covered and what is not covered. And we can embed the claim handling philosophy of our customers in order to settle the claim end to end, or to provide the right recommendation for them. So that's where we sit in the process, and we can show them how the process is being shortened. We can save the money there, and we can free their claim handlers to actually provide the right care for their customers, and to handle cases that are very complex that automated system cannot support.
And I guess, Bassem, the precedent's been set by some insurtechs in terms of expectations. I guess it's society, isn't it? Everything's kind of able to be delivered or arrive at my door within a push of the button within a couple of hours. So I guess, where's that going to take us in the future? You know, will traditional insurers keep up, or do you think there's going to be a split run?
I really believe they will keep up, right? So you see the same happening in banks, or happened in banks, right? So you have the new, financial institution coming in, and fintechs that provide much better service, much better care. They push the traditional banks to have better application, better services, better processes, and they stayed around. And people like to buy insurance from somebody they trust, right? And they trust the traditional brands, the strong brands. We see again in younger generation, and we see that also in our research, that they are more inclined to buy for a fully digital new entrant to the market than the older generation. And these people will grow up and will become the older generation. Yeah. But in this time frame, I really believe that insurers and traditional insurers will make the effort and will make the transition to provide great service. And they all want to do that. They all really care about providing great service to their customers. So I'm sure that they will keep up, and they will do that. And some of them will partner, right? Will work together with the new insurtechs to do that. Some of them will partner with companies like ours and others that provide the right technology in order to do that, and will build these capabilities, I'm sure.
Yeah, and I think what we're seeing in ClaimsTech is a great example of when it first started, and over the years it's seen a change between tech is nice to have versus tech is an absolute must-have within the processes for customer reasons, commercial reasons. So yeah, it's definitely a growing market, Roy. So you're in the right one.
Yeah. Yeah, we sure do believe that. Yeah.
And we've touched a little bit in terms of customers and the measuring, I guess, of happy customers. So from using Sprout.ai, is there a kind of measure that you're able, I know you've won that award, but kind of what was that based on then to be able to say, yeah, that tech from Sprout.ai has kept those customers really happy?
So we have very strong partnership with Zurich in the UK. They trusted us very early in the days, and we're working very closely together. And actually, when we won this award, they helped us in the pitch, and they showed that the result that they get, and the things that they are measuring, and other customers we have are measuring are few. One is, what is the time that it takes them to settle claims? Okay. So do we help them actually shorten the time to settle claim? We should definitely did, and we help them in some claims to make them make decisions immediate, and in others just to shorten the time because we surface the right information to the claim handler. And the other thing is the customer satisfaction, which is the end goal for them, right? The end goal for everyone is to make sure that customers are satisfied and are staying customers. And that's the other bit that our research shows is that. I think it was 89% of people said that after a bad claim experience, they will not consider renewing the policy with the same customer, right? Which is very reasonable. So the way we measure that is with NPS, or with the transactional NPS. And the transactional NPS followed on basically how satisfied are you with the way we handled your claim, or we, the insurer, handled your claim. But of course, that our technology is in the backend, and we see clear correlation between claims that are handled with our solution and higher NPS that they provide compared to claims that are not.
Okay, and not giving away any of kind of Zurich's secrets, but in terms of the commercial benefits, I guess the shorter claims handling or more automation, that must be driving a commercial benefit, you think, to the insurer as well, Roy?
So it definitely, at the end of the day, the claim, the claim bodies, the operations around claim are a cost center for insurers, and usually very tight. And we see that from all our customers, that many times their goal is to improve customer service and customer satisfaction, but they also need to stay within the budget that they have, or even reduce the budget that they have there. And definitely, we can help them do that. One of the things that we see with one of our other customers is that they have seen a rise in the number of claims year over year, which actually is a good thing for them because they have more customers, right? Their business is growing. They also have more claims. They can maintain the same amount of stuff without growing that because they're using our technology, right? So that's definitely a commercial benefit, and they're all looking at how to make sure that the claim operation is more efficient.
Absolutely, and I think if we're then saying it can then achieve both. So I've got customers that are scoring highly, and therefore you've got retention for that insurer, which is another benefit going forward. I've had a good claims experience. I've got that trusted brand, so I'll continue, versus those that have had a poor experience. So you've almost got a win further down the line because you know that customer happy, and therefore they'll come back and renew, etc. So sounds like a bit of a winner, to be fair.
Yeah, exactly. And it's not only about speed and speed and cost. There is also a question of accuracy. And one of the things that we've seen with one of our customers is that they have had more than 9% of claims that have to be reprocessed because of customer complaints, right? So the accuracy and settling things right the first time, if you can reduce the number of claims that are reprocessed, you reduce a lot of cost, and you reduce a lot of customer dissatisfaction from it. So it's about doing the right thing, doing it fast, and doing it efficiently.
And can I just ask, when you talk about the accuracy then, how are we testing that accuracy within the decisions that Sprout.ai make?
So it's a very good question. So how do you test even the accuracy of a decision that the person make, right? It's very tough because even people don't agree with each other many times. And if you look at how many times two claim handlers will agree with each other, I think it stands below the 85%. And what we want to do is to make sure that they agree with our decision more than that. The way we measure accuracy is twofold. One is on the extraction element. So did we extract the right information, and did we extract it correctly? So one of key elements of our solution is our ability to understand what the claim is about and extract the right information from, it can be documents and forms and text and emails and claim handler notes or whatever. So extracting the right thing is one problem. And that's quite an objective task to check, is that accurate, right? So you take a sample and you check that. And the other thing is, do the claim handlers agree with the decision that we provided? So our decision can be, okay, settle it for £500, right? Or reject it, or ask for a receipt. And a claim handler will look at it, and we have the interface that allows them to do that, and we'll do a QA basically, and we'll say, I agree with this decision, I disagree with this decision, and why. And this information provides us two things. One, it provides us accuracy measure. And we do that also when we onboard customers and we do proof of value. We'll show our decisions compared to a claim handler's decision. But it also allows us to learn, right? Because whenever we are wrong, wherever our solution is wrong, the claim handler can tell it, you are wrong, you didn't see this part on the policy, mark it, and we can retrain our AI, and next time it will not make the same mistake.
Okay, so it's eliminating anything for future as well, which is the key.
Exactly.
Going forward. Okay, very good. And in terms of, you mentioned a couple of partners, and you've talked about health, we've talked about property. Anything else in terms of new markets that you're looking to go into, other product lines, Roy?
So the solution that we have, the platform that we have that allows us to extract and understand, to do the policy checking, to enrich it with additional data, and to make a decision, can apply to many lines of business. You're right that today we operate in health and property, but we do have the ability to apply that to other fields like life, like travel, which a lot of travel is actually health related, like pet, which is also very health related. And we have done some proof of concepts for these before, and we'll definitely develop that. We have still a lot to do, even only quote unquote in health and property. So the opportunities are endless there. Also, in terms of markets that we're going to, we are operating in the UK, we are operating in Japan, we're operating in Latin America. So the expansion opportunity for us goes different geographies, but also in different lines of business with our customers and with new customers.
If I'm an insurer sat today listening to this, are you saying, come and talk to us at Sprout.ai on your product plan, and it potentially could bring those same level of benefits?
Yeah, definitely. And we will be quite open and honest in terms of what we can do and cannot, and if that applies, because, there is it's not a magic. It doesn't apply to every problem everywhere. Yeah. There are some type of claims that are easier to automate. There are other types of claims that are maybe more challenging to automate. And also there is diminishing return on the complexity and the kind of long tail of problems that you're trying to solve. So definitely we're up for talking with different insurers and seeing if we can drive value for them. At the end of the day, our goal is to help them make a very good customer experience in claims for their customers. And where we can do that, we'll help them.
And when you can't, you'll be upfront and say that it isn't something you think will drive.
Yeah, of course. We don't want to waste their time and our time on things that we cannot we cannot solve. Good. Yeah, and and maybe together. And one of the things that we pride ourselves in is that we work very collaboratively with our customers to enhance our solution. So we might find a problem that we don't have a solution for today, and we can maybe evolve and build a solution for in the future.
Okay, so it's all about that collaboration, understanding what the problems are, what the challenges are, and whether we can build something on it. Whether you can build something, how we're building it.
Partnership is a key thing. And one of the other awards that we won that I'm proud of is the Partner of the Year. So we really want to partner well with our customers to make them successful, and we'll be successful as well if they are.
Okay, win-win for both sides. And Cam, before we finish for today, as I say, we're very excited. I know a little bit about what you're going to be presenting at the ClaimsTech event. Is there anything else you want to share about Sprout, what it's looking to do, how it's looking to do it?
So I think that claim is an area that is up for huge growth. We see that from our customers, we see that from investors we're speaking to. And I'm very excited that we are kind of at the forefront of that, and we are, I think, discovered that maybe earlier than other players in the market. And I'm sure that will be an exciting event for everyone that is interested in claim, an exciting journey ahead of us for all of us that handle claim in the next few years.
Definitely. And I think, Claims has a great voice at the moment in terms of what it's able to do and to provide to make the insurance better, the customers happy. So yeah, we've got a great platform in that I Love Claims community to do it. So I'd like to say thank you very much for joining me today, Roy. And I look forward to seeing you at the ClaimsTech live event.
Same here. Thank you so much, Sue. I'll see you soon.
See you.